What an interesting comparison this is for your fan-requested Friday video. Greg Doucette versus Nick Trigili. Now, how in the blue heck did this one win over Nick Walker versus Martin Fitzwater? Well, it could be that these two dudes are two of the most popular bodybuilding YouTubers out there. In Greg Doucette and Nick Trigili. Nick BS. Nick's bodybuilding and BS. Greg Doucette.
I'm not a doctor, damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm not an escalator.
But either which way, guys, I gotta be very polite to these guys because they're more popular than I am, right? Well, just joking. You guys like me because I call it like it is, and I'm gonna call it like it is. Structurally speaking, and this is no fair to begin with, 212 versus open class. Greg being a 212, he actually went to classic. And Nick Trigili, 6 feet tall, he's a big dude all the way, big dude. Wow, 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 wow. But Greg Doucette, his muscles are more muscly. You see that? His arms, things of that nature. Structure, midsection, wow. V-taper, Trigili. He definitely has an edge. But like I said, guys, I think the conditioning goes to Greg Doucette. Let's go through these shots, and this is not a very flattering picture for Greg. This is not the New York Pro version. You'll notice that right away. He wasn't hitting the front lat spread, I don't think. Yeah, maybe they just didn't. NBC News Online didn't have a picture of it. But either which way, it's not a bad pose. Clavicle width, Greg's actually wider than Trigili. You see that? For his height. Maybe if you inch for inch, Trigili's still maybe wider clavicle width. But you look at the lat for lat, the visible lats that you can see might give an edge to the T-man over the G-man. Of course, I was giving Mr. G maybe an edge in the front double, so it could be a tie, depending on what you're looking for, guys. If you're looking at just the structure, things of that nature, this is a blowout for Trigili. Turn to the side, and I definitely would not say use the word blowout in this matchup. Even though structure, of course, big Trigili, he's so huge. He's got a big man's manly chest. But Doucette, he's got a big man's chest too. Ooh, look at that. Oh, Greg. Look, see? Look. Oh, Trigili's getting out of breath. You can see Greg Doucette, he's holding tight, and he may, again. And Greg may harden and get more conditioned looking as the matchup progresses. And I guess Trigili, he needs to get on that bicycle, just like Greg Doucette. Look at the little glute sticking out there. Side tricep, again, not the best version for Greg Doucette. Look at Trigili. When that structure comes into play, it's almost overwhelming. But you got to consider Greg's muscles. The muscle in the tricep, it's probably bigger on a much smaller frame, much smaller guy, so comes out more impressive in terms of the arm. But man, look at that midsection, that flow, execution of the shot as well. Greg, his wheels, things of that nature, aren't as big, but they seem to be harder, grainier. Although Trigili, he's pretty conditioned. But that is the question, who's more conditioned from behind? Let's look at the backs. And wow, this is a surprise to me. Trigili's back's good. It's good. His condition, glutes, things of that nature, he looks to be pretty dry condition. This guy was a serious bodybuilder. But Greg seems to be, I don't want to call him more powerful from behind. Maybe he's doing those heavy deadlifts. Who am I kidding? Of course he does heavy deadlifts. Look at the hammies, baby, please. The density of the back. Now, don't get upset at me, but I would wager to say Greg has a better back. Here's the rear double. And this is more exposing to the lats themselves. Now, who does have a better back? Obviously, to me, I would say Greg. I think he's actually winning both shots quite handily. His hamstrings are just incredible. Look at that. This is a quality rear double bicep shot, guys. Look at this. I don't care if Greg doesn't like me. I'm still going to, tell it like it is. He has an awesome back development. Anyway, I'm sure Trigili don't like me either. Abs and thigh. Who am I to have a bodybuilding channel? I was never a bodybuilder. I wasted my youth. as a pro wrestler. Pro wrestling? You gotta walk out on the stage. So if I did have a body, I would have been a bodybuilder. Not one of those people that says they were gonna get up on stage and then, I'm not feeling well. I don't think I'll show up today. You know who I'm talking about. 90% of the would-be bodybuilders, these guys were real bodybuilders. They hopped up on the stage. They became pros. Pros? Decent pros. To be a decent pro, I mean, that's saying a lot. Melvin Anthony was a decent pro. And he was awesome. Look at the abs on these guys. Trigili, definitely winning. Structure, things of that nature. Size, but Greg Doucette, ultimately, he is probably harder and grainier and in better condition as well. At the end of the day, who wins this one? The little bullet or the big bullet? Which one? I guess they both can kill you, right? But anyway, guys, very difficult decision for me to make. At the end of the day, I would personally give an edge to Greg Doucette. And it was because those back shots really pushed him to a victory, in my opinion. But the way the judges seem to be voting now, they're voting towards the Blessing Awudibus over the Charles Griffins, where I would give it to Griffin. They're voting for the Andrew Jacks over the Martin Fitzwaters, where I would probably give it to Martin Fitzwater. I haven't done that comparison yet, but I will. But hey, I gotta call it like it is. I like the conditioning. I like the completeness. They're both pretty complete, though. Both pretty good bodybuilders for sure. You guys remember that old King Kong movie? The old one. 1930s, I think. Maybe even the 20s. I think it was 30s. But anyway, I'm not talking about the more modern one. They made one in the 70s. I think they made one in the 80s, too. Linda Hamilton was in it. It was kind of crappy. But anyway, the 1930s one was awesome. You guys watch that video. What am I talking about? Bad hit. Anyway, guys, Greg Doucette, Nick Trigili. Hey, all their subscribers, you should subscribe to my channel. Then I'll have 1 million plus subscribers. I'll get all Gregs and all Nicks. Anyway, hit thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.